All right, I know some of you guys are used to spending a little more money. You used to come in business class or doing whatever. I don't do that shit because I hate to fly, so I'm not giving them more money to fly. It's just me. So I can't really tell you the business class prices because I never look. But here's the honest answer. What's the cost of you to come here? I usually fly out of Atlanta. I have flown out of Charlotte. Flying out of a hub definitely seems to be the way to go as far as price. I have paid as much as $1,350, and that's when I was flying from LA. I have paid as little as $450, and the $450 was flying from Atlanta. The tickets got really low for whatever reason, so I bought like 5 of them because you know that price is ridiculous. The taxes on the ticket cost more than the ticket cost. So I don't know that you can do. I'm sorry, this girl thinks I'm filming her. It's facing this way. Sorry. Sorry, I kind of lost my train of thought because she's pretty, but it looked like I was aiming the phone right at her and I was just aiming it for the sun. But you can see why she thought I was filming her. She was worth filming. Anyway, tickets if you fly out of a hub are going to be pretty inexpensive. The average price seems to be about $650, $700. You can get it as cheap as $450 if you look at the right time of the year. And that's, for me last year, that was February, maybe January. I was in Ukraine, so I think it was January. Anyway, it was a great price. For $450, the tax was more than the ticket was. You should expect it to be about $700 each trip though. So if you can get it for less than that, you should probably snatch it up. When you come, like I said, you should bring about $100 a day if you're going to be going on dates and stuff like that. We try to make our packages all inclusive, so there shouldn't be a whole lot of extra expenses for you. You know, dinner and flowers and shit like that. Taxis are inconsequential. I mean, they're really, really cheap. A taxi from the airport to the center, or to the city center of Kyiv is 250, 300 hryvnia, something like that. So it's, you know, $15. It isn't a bad amount at all. So again, don't, in case for some reason you don't buy one of my packages where you get protected. Ooh, goodness. Do not walk up to a taxi and ask them to take you to city center or to an address, because they will charge you, I can almost guarantee you, double what it's supposed to cost. They'll try to charge you about $600 on average if you just walk up to one of the taxis parked out front, or one of the guys that are hitting you up when you come out of customs. So hopefully you bought one of the packages where we pick you up and you ain't got to worry about any of that. But if you're one of these guys who likes to be independent and do it on your own, be careful. That's one of the things we try to protect you from. I can't think of anything else. Flights are pretty cheap. And have a little bit of emergency money. Keep about, I'd say $500 to $1,000 emergency money, depending on, you know, how you like to roll and what you like to spend money on and everything. But make sure you have something tucked to the side, or a credit card in case of emergency. Bring cash. Now, I know that sounds self-serving and dangerous, but they don't really use credit cards here. You can pay for a credit card at almost any restaurant and all that kind of stuff, but it isn't like what you're used to at home. Most stuff here is cash. And don't take hryvnias with you when you leave. Try to get them as soon as you land here. I don't think you can even get them in the airport. Try to get the 200 denomination and some 500 denomination, because a lot of taxis don't carry the 500 denomination. What's the other thing?